Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. We have an interesting task ahead of us. As those of you who watched the last couple of episodes know, we have two separate endeavors going on right now. Well, technically three. The first endeavor is that we're fighting against the Muslim Caliphate that attempted to start invading in this area. We already took their city here in Bayonne, and we have rapidly moved in. We killed the Caliph here, and they still have some territory in the south. And we're trying to finish them off. One of the great things about the Total War Attila Age of Charlemagne map, rather, this isn't Total War Attila original. This is, of course, or vanilla, as you might call it. This is the Age of Charlemagne DLC. But there's nothing below the bottom of Spain here. So once we conquer this part, we don't have to worry about, say, Africa coming up and giving us trouble, because there's not a province there. So we're just trying to go down and take care of the Caliphate in this area. But there's two other things we're trying to do. The first is that with Charlemagne's army, which is right here on the border of Lugo, we are going to try to take over just these rebel provinces up here. Oh, okay, interesting. The Caliphate actually owns those. Maybe I should double back a bit. Interesting. So I'll talk more about that in a moment. The third endeavor that we're trying to do is we have two armies that just marched down and took Barcelona. The reason this happened is that this little sub-faction, the Taifa of Barcelona, just inexplicably, randomly, out of nowhere, decided to declare war on us. Don't know why. It just happened. So they came in, and they've actually taken control of Narbonne. It's a little bit frustrating because it seems that our brother is coming to our brother's armies anyway, our brother's dead, is coming to our aid, but we don't really want that because we don't want him to take territory apart from what he's got. We don't want that. We want this to shrink, not grow. And it would be just weird because then we'd have to fight him in two places when we eventually decided to take that over. So that's annoying. So those are the three things we're trying to do. We're at the end of the turn, actually. So let's just take a quick look. This is Barcelona. These are our two armies. Charlemagne's up here. Another reason I might want to double back and not take control of those, in addition to the fact that the Caliphate is down here, is public order in these areas is not great. So I may instead, tell you what, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to put Charlemagne here for now, and we'll kind of have him go back and forth, do a little bit of a dance until public order starts to improve. Hopefully it will be stable enough, or we might have to actually create an army in these areas in order to really produce some stability. But we'll do that if we have to. Our main focus, of course, will be on using these two armies to the greatest effect. So we'll probably go to Tarragona in the very next episode. This is the current capital of the Taifa of Barcelona after they lost Barcelona. But that's not the best position for them to be in because we can just march over there and take it with one of these armies. Okay. I know you do. Chill out. Alright. One thing we're also going to do, I want to take a look at my provinces. And I want to look at their income levels. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have been making kind of uninformed decisions with my governors. Over the past, over the totality of this campaign. And so the people, the provinces in which I have governors are not actually the ideal provinces. You really want to have governors in your highest income provinces. I read a great guide, you know, in the core game for Total War Attila. The very first campaign I ever played was the Western Roman Empire. And it was a lot of trouble, as it is for most new players to Attila. But I beat it, and I've since done it a couple more times, but I still managed to find this guide that pointed out, you know, that you can just sort these provinces by income level, which you just open up provinces here and click this to sort it by income level. And it really makes it obvious, painfully even, that my governors are in all the wrong spots. Because the governor should be up here where the income is greatest. Let's see. Okay, now I can reappoint all those governors. So let's see about this. All right, I need to look at the West Neustria, Provence, Frisia, France. Actually, I think I had a governor in France, and Eastphalia. So it's all right. I'll go back in and look at that momentarily. So our income right now is 977. We could presumably see a jump in this, depending on how well this goes. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we have to go here. We have to go to governors. That's right. I can't have both lists pulled up at once, so forgive me for going back and forth. But West Neustria, Provence, Frisia, and France. Okay. Oh, our son Nordebert can go ahead and be a governor. He has no experience, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and make him the governor of one of the areas. So it would appear that we can't actually reassign them this turn, which is not a huge surprise. So our income might drop next turn, hopefully not too much, but then we'll reassign all those governors. Hopefully we won't create any loyalty issues either, but this will be a fix going forward that will make things a lot better. So the Caliphate didn't do anything there. The Taifa of Barcelona also didn't do anything. I think we caught them off guard. Brittany is... I think Brittany knows that eventually we're going to take them over, so they're doing everything they can to try and be nice to us and say, hey, let's form alliances. Okay, an unscrupulous rival has spread foul rumors about a member of your family. Give the order and they'll be silenced. Let's use Charlemagne's influence to pay him off. Okay, so our income is up a little bit, but we can still assign more governors now, I believe. I wonder if I can just click... Maybe I can just assign a governor this way. Alright, so Provence, no governor appointed. Perfect. Now we actually have the option of highlighting some governors. Okay, so we're going to have Ragenfried be the governor of Provence. And then... See, it doesn't update every time, so you have to kind of keep tabs on it. Frisia, France, and Eastphalia. Good to know. I've never actually assigned governors this way, so this is super awkward. I apologize. But, right, let's see. Frisia. France. Eastphalia. Okay. And then... Wait a minute. How did... Frisia wasn't one of the top provinces? How did it get near the top of that list? I didn't see how that happened. Anyway. Well, we'll have to deal with that. But for now, West Aquitaine, Angria, and Wilsey as well. Okay, for whatever reason, it's not letting us assign governors to those. That's fine. All right, so we'll keep playing with that over the next couple turns. But for now, okay, they have moved some armies. It looks like they are gonna. My brother's gonna make a play for Narbonne, which is unfortunate. Let's see how Charlemagne's doing up here in Santander. Yeah, he is desperately needed, actually, in Santander, so that there's not a rebellion there. So we're really going to be dancing back and forth for a bit here. It's unfortunate, but we're going to have to. Actually, we do have the option of forming a new army. So this is Arnulf. Yeah, we're gonna bring him in. We're gonna reinstate the legacy of one of our older armies, and then position him here. Oh, we do have full recruitment options. How'd that happen? Ha! We have a barracks in Oviedo. I didn't plan that. I swear, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Well, I don't want to have. This is just going to be kind of a garrison army, if you will. So we're going to use cheaper units. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's all of our money, but that's fine. I'm all right with it. Okay, so it looks like their armies are nowhere near. I'm going to go ahead and be a little opportunistic. We're going to use this smaller army to take Tarragona. So we've got some onagers, swordsmen, a couple of spearmen. It's not a fully fledged army. I'm going to go ahead and auto-resolve this just because it's overwhelmingly in our favor. We've already fought them for Barcelona in the last episode, so let's see. There we go. Decisive victory. We're going to occupy Tarragona. And it looks like, okay, the general leveled up. That's excellent. So let's give him... additional campaign movement range and the inspired leader trait. And his army is more powerful as well, so let's look into that. Melee defense. Extra experience for cavalry, never an issue. So I could technically, since they don't have any armies in the area, I could really do a lot of damage and go ahead and move this army to Girona. But I don't have any way of knowing what's on the other side of that, so that could be a little suicidal. We also need to go ahead, hopefully I'll have enough income to repair all of this in the next turn. So let's go ahead and end the turn again. Oh yeah, we can issue our edicts. That's excellent. Frisia, where it's completely pointless to have a governor. Well, not completely pointless. I mean, it's... And he's failing. Alright. Now let's end the turn. So that will help with public order in those provinces. Alright, again, the Caliphate didn't do anything. No. They want peace. My answer to that is no. That's hilarious. Oh, we really shouldn't have attacked you. I'm sorry. We take it all back. No, you can't do that. It's actually, it was a great opportunity because now we own a lot more of their territory. All right, so our income has actually gone down, probably on account of the recruiting we've done, which is more than a little annoying, but we're going to do as many repairs as we can here. Oh, it actually looks like we'll be able to do all of them. All right, we do Court of the Council. Okay. That reduces corruption, but we could also convert it to a Christian building as well. Okay. So public order in this province is improving now, especially once those repairs finish, it will be even better. All right. I'm looking at public order in Oviedo. It's -19 right now. And in Santander, it is -61. There's -19 per turn, -29 in Oviedo. -61 in Santander, going up by 12 per turn because Charlemagne is there with his full army. So we want Santander's to go up highest. But, okay, here's what our brother is doing with Narbonne. I wouldn't be surprised if he took it. All right, let's go ahead and end the turn. Not much else to do there. By the way, if you've been following the channel for a while, I am still playing with the new microphone. I know it's been a few weeks, but you know, I'm just playing with where I can put it on the desk, where, you know, I don't have a full like setup right now as far as like an arm and everything. So please continue to let me know how it sounds, if you prefer the voiceover of this episode to previous, or if you think it's better in previous. Let me know, and let me know which ones in particular you like the sound from, and I'll try and respond to the feedback as best I can. All right. Now public order is doing a lot better in these areas since we got their repairs taken care of. Our income is improving, thankfully. Public order in Santander is improving. Public order in Oviedo. Okay, this guy. Okay, that's for governed provinces. I'm looking for... Okay, we'll give him some additional zeal. I'm looking for any bonuses that might help with public order, but there aren't any. All right, additional unit experience, that's fine. Okay.
Commander.
All right. One of the things we'll have to do in Lyon, this is Santander. This is the rest of the province of Lyon. It's completely desolate. It's been just demolished. So we're going to have to rebuild that in order to really do anything useful. All right, so it looks like Narbonne might fall into my brother's hands. I really hope it doesn't. That would be very annoying. I'm going to go ahead and take Girona, just because I don't want any more territory to fall into his hands. Decisive victory with 30 losses, I'll take it. Oh good, our war weariness has decreased, because we're kicking butt. Alright, we'll do some more repairs here. And my hope is that... Okay, yeah, these buildings are expensive. My hope is that public order will turn around relatively quickly compared to the situation we had in the northeast not too long ago. Okay, I want to give this guy some zeal as well. Let's give him 2 points of zeal. Why not? All right, and now we just have to take Urgell, and it looks like the king of the Taifa is up here. So we've actually pretty much wiped Barcelona off the map. I'm really just trying to do what I can to make sure my brother doesn't get any funny ideas and maintain public order at the same time. So, not the best situation. And our governors didn't really help us that much with public order. Let's have a look at our... Yeah, we should still be able to assign some other governors, I think. Eggahard has an unassigned skill. I guess we did assign all of our governors there. Okay. So he can increase taxes. Okay. Oh, and construction costs. He has 2 points. That's just 1. I should know this. And yet I do not. Alright, so they're still not doing anything. I think the Caliphate and the Taifa of Barcelona are reeling a little bit, to be honest. Okay, good. Public order is improving in this area. Yeah, they're reeling. They're not quite sure what to do with themselves now that things have improved as much as they have. I'm going to trade positions here because it might help better with public order. Things in Oviedo are going downhill quickly. They're still not improving very quickly in Santander, so we're going to do that dance again that we did up here to make public order a little bit better. Frustrating, but our income is just not high enough. I'm doing everything I can to bring my income up this campaign. This is the very first Age of Charlemagne campaign that I played, and I've just noticed that they really go out of their way to make the income amounts smaller. I have watched a few other Let's Plays briefly to kind of compare, and I've noticed higher incomes, but as this was my first time playing it, I'm really not sure where early in the campaign I might have made a misstep. So if you're watching and you kind of know what the key is to get this number to be above the hundreds and low thousands, let me know, because I'm still working on it, and I'd love the feedback. So let's see. We can go ahead and convert some of these buildings. Let's see. Yeah, they have a lot of blacksmiths in this area. None of that is necessary. Okay, so in the next turn, we are probably going to try and go after their capital here because their king is there. And I also want to try and stop our brother's armies from taking anything other than Narbonne, because it looks like they're going to try and take Narbonne. Unless the AI is intelligent enough to be like, hey, that's my brother's city, I'm not going to take it. But, you know, I doubt that it is. So that's where we are right now. I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode right here, I think. Just looking around at a few more things. They have this army out here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode right here. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I upload new episodes of Crown of Charlemagne every day at 12 noon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.